Good morning, traders. It's Sasha speaking. It's June 22nd and it's 9:23 in the morning. We're looking at the AirCanada stock. So let's get started. Quick disclaimer that this is just how I see the markets. This is not a recommendation to buy, sell, or hold any securities. All right, last time I left you with this little move right here, but today I decided to go from very beginning and to show you how to properly read the charts and see what's going on the chart at the moment. I'm going to start here in the past, and this is the point. This is something that we're going to be exploring, this part here, okay? Because completely mirrors this part right here. Okay, so what happened in the past usually happens in the future, regardless what happened in between here. All right, so we had this beautiful move to the upside, then we had this crash because of the COVID, and then we had this kind of a limbo. We had this recovery here. Okay, so what's going on here? Most important thing when we look at the markets is to look at the past. Past gives us an opportunity to read the present, or kind of predict the future. All right, this is where we find these support and resistance levels, and this is how we kind of measure a market, right? What's very important in the market? Well, the most important parts in the markets are the big moves. Okay, so if we look, this is a huge move right here. Okay, we had a huge move, then we had this sideways move, and then we had a huge move, sideways move, huge move, sideways move, huge move, and then sideways, and of course the COVID happened, so we fall down there, right? But you can see this, market goes up, makes a retrace, okay? Market goes up, retrace, people take profits, retrace, and so on and so forth until the market starts moving backwards or moving in a different direction, or starts stalling until the traders decide where they want to go. So we have a trend, okay? It's either up or a downtrend, okay? And we have a sideways movements, right? So when we're predicting the markets, we are always looking at these big moves. So if we look at the past right here, if we look at here, this is approximately somewhere in 2017, around May, let's say, okay? We had this start of the move after this nice consolidation here. So we had a little move right here, and then we had a consolidation for about a few months, I would say. And then we had this move here, and then we had consolidation, move, market retraced, consolidation, market moves. But overall, when we look, the move to this part is basically continuous from this point on. So when the market started moving right here, we started going, and we went almost from $12 to $27, $28 area. Okay, so that's a huge move within a few months. So if you look at it here, this move stopped at this point of time. So between the move started about May 1st, 2017, and stopped at around September 18th, 2017, okay? That's when the highest point happened. So within 4 months, we had this huge move. We were in consolidation before that, from the November 14th to May 1st, right? So that's about almost 7 months, we were sitting and doing nothing, just going sideways, and then we had this huge jump in the market over there, okay? So why is that so important? Well, it's very important because those kind of moves are actually the ones that we are looking at, to make money off, right? So this is that move from here, okay? This is that move here. So the market started moving from here. We had this beautiful engulfing candle, okay, that took over 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 week candle took over about almost 6 weeks of trading, all right? And the move started going over there, okay? Then we came to this point here. This is the important part. This is the moment here that the market came to this and then started going sideways, okay? Tried to go up and basically was not able to break out of this area. So what I'm going to do just here, I'm just going to quickly take a little horizontal line and mark this level here, okay? Just the top of this candle here, so you understand what I'm talking about, okay? So we have our resistance. This is where the market came and started going sideways. We had attempt to break out, and then after that we had a fall, all right? We can also see the bottom of this candle here and the bottom of this candle here. They pretty much match, okay? If you take a look, I'm going to take another line here, and I'm going to mark this candle right here, all right? Take a look. Take a look how the market works. All right, we already established a full resistance and support level right here. Okay, so we know exactly what's going on now in the market. Now we can look for the opportunities to trade. Okay, but we are not trading now. In the past, we are trading in a present, right? So what I'm trying to show you here is how the market movements in the past are actually influencing the market movements right now. Let's analyze this past part, okay? So market moved here and made this high, right? And then started going sideways right here. We had one attempt to break out. You can see the body of this candle here, all right? Is just below this line here. It's just shy above this. That's not a breakout, but look at this huge wick right there, okay? So you can see this huge wick, and the body is just shy below this below this line right here that I marked, and then the market fell, right? And then we had this kind of a sideways movement. So we had this and this and this and this, as I explained before, how these consolidation areas work. They have their top, they have their bottom. So this is the bottom, this is the top, okay? And then we have this kind of a middle line, right? And middle line is the most dangerous line, so we would never trade off of those. We would trade from the top or from the bottom, all right? So the next time the market came to this red line that we marked because of this, okay, we had one attempt, which was right here, okay, attempt to break out, and then we had the breakout. It was a clear breakout, clear breakout on the other side, okay? And then the next session or the next week, we're looking on the weekly chart right now, okay? We have this huge engulfing candle, okay, sell engulfing candle. This one engulfs fully the candle before, all right? It also rejects this resistance, okay, rejects it because the bulls pushed up. So basically what happened with this candle here, the bulls pushed up in the beginning of the week, basically, right? They were so weak to hold the price above, and then in that same week the bears took over and closed the price below this line. So this breakout was basically a fake out. Fake out means that what happened in the fake outs, right? We know that the resistance is very strong in this area because we had 1-2 attempts here to break out, okay? Then the market came to this point, right? What these huge institutions do basically is they suck in the traders thinking that, oh, okay, price is closed above. Most of the traders will jump into trades and try to break, push the price even more up. And then these huge institutions come in. They devalue the stock, and the market starts tumbling down, right? And all these traders here that basically jumped into the trade, they had the stops below this candle here, okay? All these stops, once the price turns around, gets triggered, okay? And below this point, market just tumbles, and everybody, like these huge institutions, they make money, while the traders that got sucked into this trade here, they just basically lose. So this is why we are looking always at this very important support and resistance areas, right? Then the second time happened exactly the opposite, right? So we came to this support, which we marked because of this area here and this area here, okay? And the market came down, and we have this clear breakout here. This is not an engulfing candle, this is just a breakout, okay? This is a breakout. This was not an engulfing candle either, okay? Then we have an inside bar, a side bar, okay? So what it means to have inside bars? Well, when you have a breakout and when you have inside bars, if the bottom gets broken, then the market continues on to the downside. It's just a confirmation of that, okay? But inside bars is basically indecision. We also have upside down hammer, right? This is the hammer, like a, or pin bar, right? But they're all contained within this candle right here. Okay, so nothing's basically happening until the top of this candle here is broken or the bottom of this candle is broken. So everything above here or below here is very important to us. Everything in the middle is just disregard. Again, huge institutions saw the opportunity and told the traders, well, this is how we're going to go. We're going to just short the market still, maybe to even lower, like maybe to $17. But that never happened. We had an inside bar, and the bulls came into play. All right, basically big institutions decided, okay, this is the lowest we're going to pay right now for the price. There's more opportunities later, to short the market or make more profits, right? So they came into play, and then the market, just turned around, and all these people that thought, okay, I'm going to recover some profits from here, well, they got sucked in again into this fake out, because this is typical fake out again on the bottom, typical fake out on the top. All right, because the market traders, they all got sucked into this kind of a market, and they just lost. Basically, it just turns around against you. So you always have to wait for the signals, the clear signals, to tell you that, yeah, this is exactly what happened. So market moved on, right? So we have another attempt here to break out. That's a beautiful breakout here. Again, this is not a bullish engulfing bar. It does not engulf anything before. So basically that's just a breakout candle. But what happens again? We have an inside bar. Again, you have an inside bar. What does it mean? It doesn't have to be like this kind of a candle, right? It's just an inside bar. So basically indecision. And the next session, the candle closes below, right? The next week we have a close below, and then the market again sucked in. Few traders here, people start losing money. Big institutions, they win. Okay, they short the market, and then the market start moving again. Okay, so we have another attempted breakout here. So this was a fake out, this was a fake out, and this is another fake out again. We have a candle. It's a huge candle. That's a clear breakout above this resistance. Okay, we have another inside bar and another profit taking right here to this point. Of course, this is becoming like a middle line of this basically consolidation. That market goes basically sideways. All right, but take a look at the period of this market's movement sideways. Okay, let's take a look at the period of this market. Okay, so if we take a look at here, we started here from on the 18th of September 2017, and up until, well, I would say here 26th of November 2018. So almost a year we were just basically trading sideways. There was no major movements, right? And then the market finally breaks out and then goes a little bit sideways, and then engulfing bar and move on from there. Okay. So why is this becoming so significant today? This is what I want to show you. Okay. Why? Well, take a look. We marked all those levels on the past side. This was on the left side. Everything on the left side is a past, and this is a present and a future. Okay. So what's most important to us at this point of time is basically where these markets meet, or where these levels meet, right? And we can see here that this is kind of a very important level here that we marked in past, $27.67, almost $28. Okay, the market came here, and look at the close of the price. That's also important. Wicks are important to see if the market rejection is happening, but the price close, where the price stops, actually is kind of very important for us to know. All right, so on 30th of November 2020, we came to this point as well with the market, and then the market turned around and started going sideways again. So we had, this is not a fake out, basically we just kind of touched this line and moved on to the downside. But look at this support that we marked in before, right? So market breaks down and then breaks up again. Okay, but it gives us a beautiful signal at this level. This is a beautiful signal for us, and I already warned you about that one before, and then some of you took the advantage, and that's great. Okay, and then we had this breakout again of this area. Look at this. We are looking on a weekly chart here. I'm gonna market so you can see it. So this was coming back to that resistance that we've marked in past. This is very important for you to know how to find these levels. Okay, it basically corresponds to all these areas that we are looking at right now. So if you're wondering what's going on right now, well, this is what's going on right now. So market stopped here. We had the fake out here with a beautiful signal here to trade in into or to buy in into a market. Okay, so this pin bar is just perfect to buy into. Okay, and then we had another breakout here. This breakout took us all the way to $31. This is $31 area. But look at this breakout. It's actually again a fake out of this resistance. This resistance is proving to be a very, very strong for us to go through. Okay, so we had a huge candle going through it. All right, and then we have an engulfing candle, engulfing the previous candle and just taking the market down. Okay, we took advantage of this market again because we had this boxing. If you remember, I showed you that boxing before. Okay, so we had this another beautiful signal to buy in over there, or this was on a weekly chart, or on the daily chart you also had a good opportunity to buy into this market and make some profit. So we had a touch of this line, and then we had a fake out. This was a definitely fake out here again at the same area that we marked in the past. Okay, and now we are at the same level. Okay, we are at the same level right now, and this is what's going on. We had a breakout out of this area again. Okay, so we had a candle here that touched that line. Then we had an inside candle telling us once the top of that candle was broken, we had a move on or confirmation of the bulls that the market is moving into the upside. Okay, now that we are above this line, this huge resistance that we have from the past, all right, we have this candle that stopped at this level here, almost on that line. All right, stopped there, and now, and this is also an inside bar, and now we have another retest of this level. Okay, so what's going on here? I'm waiting for this candle right here, or maybe next one, but I'm hoping for this one here to give me the signal to get some pin bar like this, so good looking pin bar like this, to buy into the market. Okay, so if this candle here at the end of this week, okay, closes like that, like this, okay, we have a confirmation of the bulls, that we have a continuation of the move all the way to $31. So if you're wondering what's going on, that's what's going on. We also have this candle here. Okay, both of these candles are inside bars. Okay, they are both inside bars. If you need a better confirmation of what's going to happen, if the bottom breaks here, okay, so if the bottom of this candle breaks, price will continue to go down. Okay, probably to this level here around $24, where we can get a better buy into this market, or it can go all the way to $21.80. I don't think it's going to happen that way, but hey, you know what? I'm just reading a chart, so that's what it is. Okay, if you're waiting for a better confirmation and not for the pin bar like this, or engulfing bar that engulfs maybe a candle that's inside here, then you can, once the top of this candle is broken, all right, you have a confirmation of the continuation of this trend, and we have a trend to the upside, that's for sure. Okay, so if the top of this candle is broken, we have a bullish movement. If the bottom of this candle is broken, we have a bearish movement. Right now we are stuck at this resistance here, right there. Okay, this is a resistance that now turned support because we broke above, and now we are coming down towards that resistance. Very, very important resistance because we marked that in the past. Now you understand why this is this reading the charts is very important, and this is our bullseye area. We are looking at that to buy into this market. So depending how this candle closes, or maybe even in the next one, we could get this pin bar and have a confirmation, or we have a breakout of this candle here and go into the upside. If the bottom is broken of this candle here, so right there, if it's broken, we're gonna continue on maybe to $24, maybe even to $21. I don't know. I can't predict that. I only read what the charts are telling me. But at the moment, these are the analysis that we have. Everything's pointing into up direction. We have a trend which is to the upside. We have a support right now. This is the support. Okay, so we are sitting right on support on this bullseye. Okay, we are only waiting now for the signal here and to confirm the move, and then we can move to $31. Okay, this is the next target. Okay, so this is how I see the Air Canada right now. You got the full scope of the analysis, how I actually do and analyze the whole market. Now you understand how everything works. And if you have any questions, please put it down in the comment section. I'm sorry I didn't make a video last week. I was really busy. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching my videos. This is Sasha. Peace out.